Hey guys, I'm eating crackers.
What?
Oh wait, Dante.
There we go.
Touch.
There we go.
Yes.
Dante.
Give a
doing
round of applause to
what?
Dante.
Thanks, yo.
Damn, dude,
works.
Dante doing the video.
Dante
clips.
coming in close right now. This is fucking crazy. Are we ready for this though?
We might be.
I mean, are you done eating?
How are those crackers?
I mean, yeah, I'm done eating. Come on.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Order of Otakus podcast. We're doing Parasyte today. We got your hosts, MajinPing or Brandon. That's me. What up? We got Griffin or Gruffian,
That's me. What's up?
and we got Vibraharp or Dante.
It was good, man.
Oh, yo, what's
The
up?
better intro.
Okay. Well, today is Parasyte, anime I've been looking forward to do a review on. Been on the wheel since the beginning of time,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
we're finally getting to it. But before we get into it, we gotta do the wheel.
Mhm.
Anime
Oh
wheel.
yes, we have to do the wheel.
Wait, what
The
fuck?
wheel of Annie.
The wheel.
Oh wait, shit, fuck. My screen, and then we do
The
that,
wheel.
and then we do that,
Like the
and
claw.
there we go. All right, you guys watching?
Yes.
I'm going to spin it now.
All right, let's do it. What is it?
Boku no Pika! Oh, erased!
Erased.
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 We're back to Slice of Life, people.
Yeah.
Another
With a little, you know,
We're back to Slice of Life.
science fiction.
Yeah.
I know Bailey is gonna want to watch it, or is gonna want to be on this
Yes.
one. So we might have a guest
Yes.
next week, and it's gonna be pretty poggers, bro.
Hell yeah. Let me. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right.
All right.
So
Synopsis.
next week, hold on. Next week we're doing. Sorry. Next week we're doing Erased. So for those of you,
I didn't know that.
no, but for those of you who isn't able to stay for the spoiler section, you guys can watch it within this week.
That's true.
And
You might not know
come
that.
join us for spoilers, because we do have a non-spoiler and a spoiler review.
Yeah.
But before we start the non-spoiler reviews,
Me eating a cracker.
Sponsored by Griffin.
Mm.
Eating a cracker.
I shall go into the synopsis. All right, so the full name of the anime, Parasyte the Maximum. In other words, Kiseiju se no kakuritsu. So the the story is set in a world where new organisms referred as parasites come into the world. These parasitic organisms appear by taking over a human's brain and become the controller of the body. One of these organisms, called Migi, fails and was only able to dominate the main character, Chiichi Izumi's right arm. The high school student and the parasite learn to coexist and protect each other against those that would harm them.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah, baby.
All right. This background information. This came out 6 years ago in 2014.
Yeah.
2014
That's
in
not bad.
fall.
Oh.
Before we go into ratings, I have a question.
Yeah.
Besides me and Griffin, because I know Griffin and I have talked about this. Dante, have you already seen this before, or was this your first time watching?
This is my first time watching. Like, I heard about it,
Oh,
but like I
nice.
never. I don't know. Like, I was like not into it for some reason.
Mhm.
But
But
we'll
this
figure
time-
out if he is into it Right now, what's your rating?
Hey,
I was about to do that too. I was
I
about
got
to
hit
call
with
out
the
Dante first.
rating.
Yeah, beat
All
you
right.
to it.
Alright. Woo, I gotta give it a I'll give it I'm thinking like a 7.5 around that area.
7.5. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What? Why is that?
So so watching it, like the animation, I like it. The gore in it is like great. And like the main character, like all the stuff that he has to go through is just it's crazy. Like the shit he has to deal with. So I gave it like a high rating, but like at the end of it, like when I was listening to like all like the uh, their explanations for stuff, like in regards to like in like when they were like questioning like humanity, the idea of parasites and all that stuff, I was waiting for like them to like give like their story's final answer. I don't know if I got it or not. That was the only thing. So I was like, in terms of that, I'll give it a little bit lower.
What do you? Oh, okay.
That's more spoiler. Yeah, that's just why I was
That's for
only giving
spoiler.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because I'm kind of confused at what you were saying. So I was like, okay. I just had a few questions. All right. Nose goes. Okay, Griffin.
Oh yeah, Griffin.
Fuck!
God.
Ugh!
Dude, it's because you've been eating too
I'm
much
slow.
chips,
I'm
bro.
slow, man. Something's happening to me.
All right, what do you want to give it, bro?
I will rate this an 8.53.
Dang.
Oh, 8.53. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Yeah. Not bad.
Okay, reason why?
Yeah. I rated this because I like it. I like it a lot, and I think I like the art. I like the music. I think the story is awesome, and it does answer like I feel like it does it ends really well, or not really. It ends well, and I think there was an answer though. Let's say, but we'll obviously get more into it in spoilers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked a lot of the shit that happened, and it's and a big like a big point that I like is that I don't know why, but like I can rewatch this, and that's a big thing for me. Yeah, I like anime that I could just rewatch, and this is one of the ones I can rewatch. In fact, I've done it like two times.
Interesting.
Nice.
2 times 50.
So 100 times.
Not that much. Come on, dude. What are you thinking? What do you think? What's your rating?
You said 2 times 50.
I'm not good at math. Whatever.
So for me, I will give it 8.47.
Okay.
So now it's like a canon thing that you're just gonna take my 0.2 digit, huh? Is that just a thing now?
It's okay.
Hey.
Man.
No, you can do it. I'm not gonna stop you or anything, but like,
Fine. 8.473.
What? No, we made a rule. We made a rule that you can't go past 2. You can't go past the tenths.
Fine, I'll round it up and I'll do 8.5.
All right.
Are you happy now?
I'll take it. No, I'm just kidding. You can do whatever. You can keep your 8.43.
It was 8.47.
47.
Fuck.
But
yeah. Wait,
for me,
why?
Overall the anime is really good. I actually liked their whole entire theme of like humans and like pretty much like them going over like the morality, I guess you could say, of humans, because they do test a lot of the main characters like morality as being a human. Even at the ending they do the same thing as well. to be honest, one of the main reasons why I easily got hooked onto this was the opening. Like the opening, like so if people that don't know me, I listen to a lot of metal music, and that's like my jam. Besides anime openings and stuff, and maybe even Blackpink, but yeah, the opening had like this really heavy like rock to it, so I was like, I like this. I could jam to this, and I really love the opening. So that was one of the main reasons why I like. One of the main reasons why I fell in love with this anime real quickly too. And not only that, the whole concept of like these beings that are in the higher food chain than humans, because humans, we know as humans is like on the top of the food chain, and there's these things that come out to pretty much like how should I say this, like put themselves on top of the food chain, and like it's just really really interesting. And I feel like the anime goes through an interesting concept, and they did it really well. They solved every in my opinion at least, they solved their unsolved things, their mysteries pretty well. The characters were great. This, like Dante said, the things that the main character she had to go through, it also like shows his development as a character. So
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Any other like points you want to make before getting into spoilers?
Ooh, battle scenes. I forgot. Battle scenes were amazing.
Yes, the battle
my God.
scenes are badass.
I just like how like it just, I can't get into it, but like I just like how it evolved. There's a point where it evolved, and I just like really like that. And you don't really see this level of like detail in battles from anime like this, but they like put in the work, and I really like that, what they did with the battles and shit.
Yes.
I like the transformation that they did, like the transformation animation from like the Parasyte's hand.
Oh yeah,
that was pretty sick.
Yeah, it's just all the Parasytes are just like really interesting to like just like to see the animation that they put in the work they put into making it feel so like sort of realistic, but like also like fucking weird, you know?
Yeah.
So like the first time I knew or I got to know of Parasyte was, you guys know that there was a live action for Parasyte, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys know about that?
About
it.
Yeah, I do.
I haven't watched it or anything, but how I first found out Parasyte was through the live action. I haven't watched it, but what ended up happening was there was a Korean TV show that my dad watches that I happen to glance over, and it talks about like movies and some of like the things that they think are gonna be like really good, and the Parasyte live action was part of it. And I saw this and I was like, "Huh, that's weird." And then and then they announced the anime, and then I was like, "You know what? Why not? Let's check this out." And then I really fell in love with it.
Yeah, and for the live action, I
haven't seen it.
I saw it, and it's you know, it's a live action anime movie, so
yeah,
I don't want to get too into it.
I can never watch live action stuff, especially just of anime.
Kind of shit.
Yeah, there's been a lot of bad live.
I wish there's gonna be like a good live action.
One day
there's like some that are all right, but like there's nothing that's great. You know.
Yeah.
Currently, okay, the top two live actions we never talk about is the Avatar live action and the Dragon Ball live action.
Oh, you're talking about like what just to stay away from that don't exist.
Those two are the ones that we will never talk about ever again.
Yeah.
It's shut up. It's like it's like a blasphemy, dude. Like if you watch that and you say it's good,
You're trash.
You
have
might.
literally no taste.
There's some murdering about to happen.
Yes.
Honestly.
I will find out where you guys live, who you guys are, and I will bring.
I'll learn everything about you just to destroy you.
And then I shall use my stand to destroy you.
God damn it! That was a stretch, but you did it first. You pulled out the first JoJo reference.
Yeah, no one's gonna beat me. This time.
You forced it. Yeah, let's get back into the Parasyte, the actual anime we're talking about.
Yeah,
music.
Like, oh yes.
There's this song that keeps going on. It's like the soothing one that plays throughout the whole anime. The little
piano thing. It's like
dun,
dun, or something like that. It's like
there's songs like that in this anime that just like show up throughout it, and it just like I don't know. I just really like it. It's not the best, but it's like you can like learn to like it and be like, okay, this is pretty cool, pretty hot, man. In the opening, like you already said, you love the opening, and I mean, obviously, the opening is godlike.
Oh yeah.
Yes. It's all the music I got.
Dante, any other non-spoiler stuff?
Any non-spoilers? I'd say, or anything, honestly.
Yeah, anything.
I don't know. I just like the way that this one touched on just its theme of like humanity and like
the story.
The story. I don't know if I should get into it now, but just the story I liked.
The story was really good. If you like Psychopaths, like last week's anime we did a review on, it brought up a question of like a what if scenario and like the philosophy and like what's right and what's wrong in Psychopaths. The morality. It does the same thing in this. And it brings up a fictional question, but like a question that is actually like something like a scenario that is just like it's really interesting to think about. And that's what I like about both of these shows.
But I'm gonna be honest though, in terms of a story aspect, Psychopaths has this beat in a long shot though.
Yeah. But I mean,
even though like they do kind of test the same like limits of morality of like people's morality.
Yeah.
And it is really interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Spoilers?
Let's do little recommendations. You guys recommend this?
Ooh, yes, I do. For me, I do. I would recommend it. I would recommend this to anyone. For those that like gore, action, and some like psychological / horror aspect of it, dude, you guys will love this.
If you only like slice of lives, I'm sorry, this might not be for you. Which is like maybe widen your horizon a bit.
Which is literally like 90% of our podcast so far.
We got
another slice of life.
I was like, we're getting into more like gruesome type shit and like some darker shit, but now we're going. I mean, it's sort of not slice of life, but it's still slice of life, you know, for next week's anime. But
next week's is slice of life. Definite slice of life. Wait, what? Do you remember what was above and below erased?
What?
Like on the wheel, like do you know what was above erased, or was it and below? Do you remember what they were? Because I'm curious of what we could have gotten.
It was Fire Force and Devil is a part-timer.
Devil's a part-timer.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, speaking of Fire Force got a second season right now.
Yeah. It started now?
No, it started on the 3rd, so it's already out.
Yeah, okay.
So it's already out.
Dope. Okay, yeah, I recommend this definitely for like anyone really. It's it's not that mainstream, but still like mainstream, and it's like it's an easy anime to get into. I feel.
Honestly, yeah.
Spoilers?
Honestly, I'd recommend this one.
Yeah.
Anthony, would you recommend it? Oh wait, he's not here.
All right, spoilers. Right. Let's go spoiler section.
Jesus. Pulls off a Family Guy laugh.
All right. First things first. I'm gonna say this. The mom.
The mom.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, that has to be
tragic.
So good though.
But why is it always the mom? Why?
Dude, because it's like, because it's always the mom that has the biggest connection to, any person. Because
everyone's got a mom.
Yeah.
Oh wait, orphans.
Because moms are OP, like, and you have to kill the OP characters soon.
Exactly.
Before they do something.
Dude, why do you think the three of us are MILF boys, dude? Or at least I am. Or at least I am. I don't know about the other two, but
yeah, I'm a MILF.
I mean, yeah, I'm down. I'm down for anything. Come on.
How about this? Griffin. Ryuji's mom from Toradora. That's a MILF.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. Let's do it. You got me.
All right. Yeah, dude.
All right, is that it for spoilers?
Yeah. All right, thanks for that.
All right, thanks for.
So for the mom scene, for the mom episode, I like when on my first watch through, I never expected that. Like they go, "Oh, I'm going on vacation and whatnot," and already there you're getting bad signs. But like that's already like a red flag saying, "Hey, something's about to happen," and then it's just next thing you know, mom's dead and comes in and whatnot. But that entire scene or that entire part though, it was done really, really well.
Oh,
and
yeah. That kept me on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
In my bed, whichever one I was watching it on.
It really shows like the biggest change to Shinichi. Like that was like his first turning point. That was like his biggest turning point. So at first it was obviously him getting Migi and him
and his
getting
glow
Migi.
Up.
Yeah. And then the mom, and he just does complete 180 character change.
The mom, and then the mom comes for him, and then we're in spoilers. So yeah, the mom gets taken over by Parasyte. Parasyte fucking comes and kills him, but she not really. And then Shinichi gets the glow up of a lifetime, with the best glow up ever. Like,
oh yeah, dude.
He looks his transformation from like some little Peter Parker nerd type to Peter Parker Spider-Man type was just like the most fucking it was so badass. He looked like his hair just going. His design was just awesome too. It was dope. And I also liked the whole like Migi couldn't come out as much, but also Shinichi himself was just stronger and like was more close to like Migi's power, you know? It didn't rely on him.
Migi's like personality, and like his biggest change was how not only was he a coward in the beginning, but at the same time, he was like, you saw him like literally when like this cat was being bullied or whatnot. He was like, "Oh no, this cat's being bullied. I gotta save the cat." To this dog is dead and
just throw in the fucking dumpster.
Trash bin, and then that was like one of the biggest signs that his personality changed, and because not only that, like it shows, like for example, Migi's like Migi himself is just like, yo, that's like what I'm trying to say is like you see sides of Miki and Shinichi, like
Migi
after
starts
his like after
growing on
his
him.
like entire like especially his transformation into because his heart was gone and Migi pretty much created him a new heart out of his own body parts.
Yeah.
And that and also the fact that like some of his fragments were embedded into his brain as well. So I feel like that also caused like a personality change as well.
Yeah. And then that like slowly from what he was after Migi sort of like merged with him and his slow transfer back and like back to who he used to be, like a caring human being. I really like that. That was just
So one thing I really noticed is Shinichi's change in character or his character development shows like him coexisting with Migi and how his relationship with Migi kind of like reveals kind of like shows itself to pretty much on his outside. So for example, in the very beginning he's a coward. He's him and he denies Migi. Like he doesn't want to accept him and he's like, no, I don't like you. You're just some parasite being that's just controlling my arm and doing whatever the hell you want. I don't like you. To like stuff happen and I'm pretty much now like Shichi's at a point where he's like kind of like like fusing with Migi, you could say, and like learning to like understand Migi, because after his mom dies was the biggest like moment where Shinichi begins to become like Migi, and then after his return to his normal self, which really wasn't his normal self, what it was just him coming back to being human and him
a new him.
And new him, which is sort of like the combination of old him and very old him and Migi version of him.
Logical. Like he became from emotional to logical to a nice blend of both.
Which kind of shows like them coexisting together. How that could actually work too.
Honestly, yeah. I like how like the teacher / like kind of like the scientist of the parasite race was also intrigued by them.
Tamara Reiko.
Yeah, I like how
love that character.
Is like
I loved her as a character. Dude,
I like her development too. Like she was like just like I'm gonna like study like the fucking baby that I have growing inside me. See how that goes. And then she's like ready to like kill it like any time. And then she's like, shush. And she carries it around like it's a fucking bag or something like that. She's
like, tell her.
Like what is this? And like just like the people around her are just like, this is kind of weird. But like it goes from like that to like then like her trying to protect the child, and it's just like, yo, like changing or something like that.
Yeah.
Parasites learn to be humans basically.
Because I'm gonna be honest, besides Migi, her Tamara Reiko is her name. I'm just gonna So Tamara Reiko is one of the very first parasites to develop feelings, and again, it brings in the whole mom thing because of the fact that she gains a child and she's a mother. Like even without her knowing, she finds herself like trying to protect her kid and doing everything she can to like be a mom. You get what I'm saying? Like even though like on the outside she says like, oh, this is for my test experiment, I'm just studying humans. It turns out no, it's not that at all. It's her kid, so she just can't let go of it,
Yeah.
And I really liked how that is what brought Chi back to his like emotional form. Yeah, I guess you could say, because remember
little
how
bitch form when he cried like a little bitch.
He finally cried after so long.
Yeah,
like, I guess he was like holding back because of his mom and shit, and he was just like couldn't believe it.
And it just all rose up and blew up like a volcano.
Yeah, and one thing I really liked was the fact that the thing that brought him back was a parasite, and at the end it shows him coexisting with Miki again with the parasite,
Yeah.
trying to live together with Miki again, which it kind of shows like his human mom kind of died, and that made the parasite take over, you could say, and then the parasite mom dies, you could say, and he's back to being, and now he's both, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of confusing a little bit, but it works. It works.
Um.
You gotta watch the show.
Yeah, the show makes it work.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're here if you haven't though.
Yeah. Does anyone have any other points? Because I could go off.
I was gonna go
off and off.
I was gonna go into like the battles.
Ooh,
and
okay.
how I like those battles. Because like each one is different, and they make sure to make it like he's got to like learn and like figure out how to fucking win, basically. And I don't know. I just like the setting, the whole like I don't know, like the techniques that they used to win. I just like how they actually went in depth instead of just like, your psychopath is above an amount, I'm gonna shoot you now, you know.
It's over.
Yeah, you're fucking dead, I got a gun. Yeah, just like what's the battle in the school? That was really dope.
Which one?
Which
one?
one?
The one, yeah, that's true. Yeah, they kind of made a big point about that too. The one where he had to throw the rock at the end and like fucking.
Yeah.
That one was so dope.
Dude,
like,
yeah, that looked so dope. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's just like whenever I think about battles, it's just that one. It's like, oh, he's gonna sense us, so let's just go fucking far enough where he doesn't sense us, and we'll throw a fucking rock. Yeah, I'll snipe a rock over in his direction.
And I like how like they show the fact that like the other parasites kind of like belittle him, because of the fact that like the parasite wasn't able to dominate the brain.
Yeah.
But like in the end, it's pretty much 1 versus 2 on their end.
Yeah.
And that's why. And that's why the parasites want to like combine together, because that's another goal of theirs. Remember how they're like, oh, let's combine.
Yeah,
you know,
become one.
Some of them are like that. Like some of them are just like, wait, is that another one of our kind? Like, I don't give a fuck. The other one's like, dude, join me. We could like live for like 140 years, bro.
They're like, yeah. He's like, Migi, ditch this dude. Like, let's make sure he can't fucking beat his meat with his right hand anymore.
Yeah, man. Ditch that hoe. Come with me.
Yeah.
He was good.
I'm pretty sure he's a lefty anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, that and since we're talking about battles, dude, the final battle though.
Oh, with the
human or the man. Big beef?
No, big beef. Big beef.
Big beef.
Big beef.
The guy that has like 6 different freaking parasites for each part of his body.
Guy has like 5,000 muscles on him. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I really liked that battle because again, it shows like their theme of humans versus beings, and how humans can act, and how humans are very like poisonous as like a species, because remember how there was like that big load of trash, pretty much a trash dump there, and that's what and that trash dump is what causes like pollution and stuff, and it causes the villagers to like be pissed off pretty much at other humans, and then in the end that is what killed Goto, because remember how he grabs like a little pipe and he's like, oh, I remember your weak spot, and he like jabs him with it, and then he just runs away. But while he was running away, because of the fact that rod that he picked up to stab him with was polluted and like really
and got tetanus.
He pretty much got infected. Goto got infected, and it kind of like made the other parasites go out of control, and Migi returned to Shiichi, and then boom, they win.
It was weird how like they're like how that was like a thing where like they had dumped trash like on it, just like in that fucking village, but the trash that literally like destroys the planet is the thing that was helpful to him in the end.
The thing that makes them the toxic humans was the thing that saved his life.
Which is also which is what I'm talking about, is because we as humans is really bad to the earth, and that once again that trash dump shows how bad we are to our own planet and to like Earth, I guess you could say,
right,
and to other organisms, because of the fact that like all he did was just grab something from the trash and stab this man, and this guy's like, "Oh, I can't do anything," and died, pretty much. And like it shows how toxic of a species we are.
Species.
All right.
Also for the battles, I just really liked how like how like after like Migi sort of combines, like truly combines with with Shinichi, like
Shinichi,
sheet. I like how he was sort of like it sort of upgraded the battles where it was not only just Migi now and a little bit of him, but it was like he could hold his own, and he did for a lot of it, which is really dope. I just like that the sort of like the turning point, the evolution of the whole battle system, basically.
Another interesting character that I liked was the councilman.
Oh, you mean the
like
mayor?
The mayor?
The mayor.
Dude. What a twist!
Like this man literally flexed on like them. He's like, oh yeah, dude, humans are the worst species ever, and he's just like flexing on them.
What a parasite!
They're just like, you're a parasite. Yeah, you're gonna die. It's like,
like,
sir,
he's
human.
He was human. I kind of want to see how he teamed up with the parasites. You know, that would have been cool to see like what went down. Like, was he just like he's like saw the parasite kill and they're like talking? And he's like, I agree with you.
He probably wanted them to like take out like the other like maybe like half the population, because he was like complaining how there was like we got like 8 people on this fucking planet.
Too many people.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be fucking Thanos.
He just goes, all right, Goto, you know what to do.
Goto just shows up. He's all beefed and shit. He's just
my god,
I'm invincible. Just takes out everyone.
Dude, Goto is a councilman's stand, dude. That's what it is.
God damn it.
Enough about JoJo's.
It's my job.
One thing I really liked was the fact that the existence of the parasites were to get rid of humans, and how because of the fact that humans are overpopulated, and once again they're like super toxic and whatnot, and they're very like they're very not great of a species, you could say, and so like Mother Nature pretty much being like, oh, okay, you're gonna trash on me, fine, here's this, how about these things just flex on you, kind of thing. And I liked that idea of it, like how Mother Nature pretty much just created a brand new organism just to get rid of humans, or just to limit humans.
Was it
guess you could
actually
say.
made by Planet Earth? Though is my question.
Well, like
I was
it's
unaware of
nature.
No one
It's like
knows.
nature and stuff. You
Yeah,
know.
no one knows. Some say that it's aliens, but at the same time, I don't think it's aliens because of the fact that if it was, then like they would be like it would ruin the whole aspect of
They-
them being from nature.
It
Because
kind of reminded me of like the creature from that one space movie called Life. I thought that would
Mm-hmm.
remind me of Calvin.
oh, for
It's
real,
sort of.
this
It's
is
like, I mean, like not really, but like
Well, only
I see
because
how,
yeah,
because it's
For
like real
me,
small and it
based
goes.
on like the dog's face, or like
Yeah.
that moment. It shows in the scene in the trailer thing. There's like a little
for
moment where like the guy like chomps on the guy's head, and I'm just like, that looks kind of
Yeah.
like Calvin.
For me, on the other hand, it kind of reminded me of, like, you know how Marvel has has the symbiotes,
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
the Venom stuff. That's also another thing that it reminded me of.
Yeah.
Because the symbiotes
like
are
that.
also parasitic beings as well. But like,
Yeah.
that's another thing it reminded me of. I was like, oh yeah, they're kind of like symbiotes.
That one enhances the beings,
Yeah,
but this one like just takes over.
Actually,
Yeah.
they're
Which
both
is,
pretty
yeah.
much the exact same. I just realized, because like in the Venom movie, spoilers, the symbiotes can eat the person that they inhabit from the inside, and then they also like can just like eat like a person if they wanted
but
to, just cause. And
based on
like,
the comics, though, from the comics, not from the movie, the symbiotes were parasitic stuff that are held that their main goal is to whatchamacallit, is
Take
to
over the
enhance
world.
and is to pretty much like make humans better or make their hosts a lot more better.
Oh.
is that the new comic or the older comic?
No, that's just the main symbiote's thing. And how Venom was created was because of the fact that Venom's hosts, and mainly the symbiotes and the symbiote's hosts, are like evil people, so they turned evil as well. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's
I remember
like
that part,
it
yeah.
enhances.
Which is why Carnage
so-
is saying.
Yeah. So that's why they're like that. So Venom originally, he met Eddie Brock, and he kind of like got Eddie Brock, and Eddie Brock's hatred for Spider-Man made it even worse. And then that's why Venom is now more of an anti-hero kind of character, because of the fact that he actually has a little bit of like better hosts.
Yeah.
Like hosts that use him and his powers for good, for the good of the people, you know, not just for like their own gain.
Right.
But back to the anime though. So yeah, I actually like how they're like, oh yeah, Mother Nature created this thing so that they could like limit us, or like or not really depower, but like you know what I'm trying to say.
A little nerf to the human being.
There you go, nerf. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the word I was looking for. All right, I feel like I've talked enough. Anyone else?
Dante?
Interesting.
Are you
Okay,
still-
so yeah, he's still eating crack.
What?
All right. Let's see, because I don't know, like this anime I really liked. I think I might just bump it up to an 8 instead of 7.5.
Thank God. I was about
Make
to
it a
kill you.
normal 8. Fuck, I was about to die, dude. It's gonna be the end of me. But
Maybe you knew I was gonna do that.
maybe I did.
And you still want to die.
I got that killer instinct, you know, just like the parasites, bro. I was like, I feel a threat coming.
I also wanted to touch on like the ending. Like, why did you think it wasn't really finished, Dante?
Oh yes, that's right.
No, not that it wasn't finished. It's that so throughout the anime, like we go through like the questions of like, well, like what makes a human human, and like it turns out that it's their morality, it's their emotions, not just thinking just straight up logically, because if they did, well, they'd be kind of like more like the parasites rather.
Yeah.
And like at the end of it, like the parasites are like, well, I mean, like who's the real parasites? The ones killing their planet, or us killing the people that kill their own planet. And then it's just like, oh shit, dude, like you're right. Like you got some good points there. And like some other points were like he throws like the puppy in the trash. He's just like, wait, was that wrong? And then like he like asks the girl, she's like, I mean, like you're technically not wrong, but like it's wrong. And then she like walks away, and he's just like, maybe I should just bury the thing. So he buries it, and then like I don't know, like at the end of it, it was more of like, so was like the point of it just like they had like the I don't know. It was hard to like pinpoint like the full on end of like reason.
So from what I'm understanding is from what I understood was, you know how in the ending they brought in the criminal and he was like,
yeah, I understand that they brought him in for like that one like last final like push on a point, and I was just like, did that work though?
Yes, I feel like that was a great way to end it because of the fact that like it does solve it and it shows Shinichi's character as the thing, and like you said, it does answer the questions of what makes human because in the end because remember how the cops and the special forces use the criminal to identify parasites because of the fact that, remember, the only way the parasites can identify themselves is themselves. Right?
Yes, they used him as like a human, try to identify like the actual human.
And pretty much he understands from the parasite point of view. And he's just some psychotic being who understands the parasites, and that's what he's able to tell from parasite to human. Right? And like we talked about it before, Shinichi is like a fusion of both.
Yeah.
And that's why he was like, oh, you're one of us, you know? He's like, oh yeah, you're one of us, and he was testing him pretty much. But in the end, Shinichi pretty much proved himself to be the middle line, and he's human, but he's also both parasite, and that's why Migi appeared to also save Murano. That's what I'm thinking, and it answered the question of like who or what makes human, and like his emotions and stuff.
I feel like all that stuff happened like before that ending point. Like I didn't feel like him coming back, like that ending scene, like where they have like the killer. I mean, like I understand it was to like drive that point home, but I feel like I don't know how I feel about it. Because I felt like I had gotten all that stuff like by like watching the anime, and then I was like waiting for just like that chill moment where he was like finally like, all right, let's relax. And then they have like the killer come out. I'm just like, really, just one more? All right, why not? And so like, I just went with it. But like I was just like, they could have done like a couple, maybe something different, just to make it a little bit more chill. But I was just like, it's a more gruesome anime. Like I guess they would do that. And I was like, all right, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get.
What do you think, Griffin?
Like with the ending or like the whole ending of the story and shit?
No. The ending of what we're talking about.
Well, like I think it shows like how far Shinichi's gone, and like how like it wraps it all up with him and his like final character, like it's sort of his final character arc, and it sort of just finished it off with him like it's hard, like him as a human, and like I don't know, it's like I have to watch it again. I kind of didn't watch it, but
oh, shit. No, like that's the only reason why like I was like questionable about it, was like just because like that the ending, like I understood it. It was like good. I'm not saying it was bad, but like I don't know. I felt like it could have been
repetitive. Did you think it was like repetitive?
I didn't feel like
we already know this.
Yeah, I was like, a part of me is like, we got most of this for like watching the anime. Like I wasn't too sure about driving this last point. In fact, actually, like what the guy was like saying confused me a little bit. Just like a couple of things he said, but like I don't. And then I was just like, I still get it though. Like this is kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's the only reason why it wouldn't be higher than an 8. Just for like that scene kind of threw me off a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, all right, why not though? It's not bad though. It's good anime. I definitely recommend.
I mean, it again, it's kind of like, in my opinion, I think it's good, and I feel like it was done really well because it does like conclude the story. Is like, you remember how like in school there would be like, oh, when you're writing your essay, the conclusion shouldn't just be a restatement. It should be pretty much, so what? Like, so what happens? Like, so what happens? So we know all these things, and so what, kind of thing.
Right.
Or that's how I learned it, and I feel like that's what they did over here, or with the ending is like, so Shinichi went through these things, and so what? He pretty much decided to be he decided to be on the neutral side of things, or he decided to be human because
emotional, like
yeah. He decided to be human because Migi's like, hey, I'm gonna be gone. I'm just gonna be here, but I won't be quote unquote here.
So it like I guess so throughout the whole like anime, he's like after his mother's death, he's like he's going back from his emotional side to back to Migi's logical side, and then the ending just proves that he chooses the emotional side as a character.
And I feel like it also shows that like in the end, like, yeah, you may think of it in a logical point of view, but like the human morality is what makes things right and wrong. Which is one of the biggest points that they went over. Yeah. And so I feel like they kind of closed it up.
Like before that ending, it ends the whole question, but at the ending of when he has to save the girl, that's the ending for him. Like his character ending. But before that was the world, like the question, the whole moral
question ending, and then it's just like his whole character.
Yeah, his character arc ending.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
And also another point being like, at this point, Shinichi's only been up against parasites.
Yeah,
and now
human encounter.
Yeah, and now there's this human, and he's from human to human. He's saying, "You're morally wrong. I'm morally right, and I'm human, pretty much." I guess you could say that, which is another thing I really liked at the end. The fact that they put in a human instead of another parasite.
Yeah. I just want to clarify because I'm like still a little my memory is hazy on the ending. What the parasites like what happened with the parasites? Like they just started to blend in, or were they just slowly like hunted out?
Yeah,
just slowly blending in.
Yeah. So at this point, because
and like humans
of the fact that there was like So because of the fact that there was like this big massacre of parasites and whatnot, the parasites learned to like blend in and eat normal food like normal humans, and learn how to blend in and kind of survive pretty much.
And if they like didn't, they like they just got killed out. Okay.
And then at the end, it was just that, and then pretty much there, it was pretty much like one of like the biggest parasites are gone. The big boys are gone.
Yeah.
But there are still the small ones there that are still alive and whatnot, and Migi and Shinichi is one of them. Kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Because like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. But
yeah.
Yuki.
Yeah. Yeah, I really liked them going like questioning morality and stuff, especially for starting from the very freaking beginning. How they're like how they find out about parasites killing other humans, and Shinichi's like denying it. He thinks of parasites as the enemy, and then later on he learns how there are actually humans that are as bad as the parasites or even worse. Criminals and whatnot, and how he's like, oh, is this morally right or is this morally wrong or whatnot? And yeah, it's them attacking this theme. It's really nice. and how Migi as the logical side, it's like, I mean, if you think about it, humans are one of the worst species ever in my eyes because of the fact that humans can kill other humans and they don't, or humans kill other creatures and they don't even think of it twice. But when it's humans to humans, that's when it starts to get serious, kind of thing. So it's like, so again, it's like the human morality and whatnot. But and yeah, that's like pretty much some of the things that I liked that they did.
I'm glad they tackled it kind of right though, because I feel like if they did it would be a little bit more confusing, and this anime might not be as great. So that would be yikes.
The way they did it was really good.
Yeah.
All right. I'm pretty much done with spoiler stuff.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have anything else to say?
Battles ending.
I don't know. Miki seemed like a character that didn't change too much, but at the end of it, like she like I don't know if it's she or here. I think it's a he.
It's not it. There's no gender.
It changed a little bit because like at the end of it, like when they finally kill the monster and like he's like starting to like kind of regenerate, he's like about like to kill it. He's just like, actually, based off of your standards of morality, me killing my own kind would be kind of weird. You can do it. You got this. And then he's like, all right, I got it.
I think Migi changed a fucking buttload. To be honest. Because like at the beginning,
I also feel like
dude's jacking off in the bathroom,
the
school bathroom.
Miki, right?
Yeah, no, like not only because of the fact that like I feel like the mom's death was the biggest change for the both of them, because Miki begins to learn more about humans and Chi-Chi more about the parasites, pretty much vice versa, and then at the end, you know, Migi starts to understand what humans are, you know?
Yeah, so that's also the reason why he wanted to like just sift through the information that he had so far, right? He was like, I feel like there's something else here. Let me go away for a bit. I'll check some stuff out.
I have a question for you guys. What do you guys think of like the grandma at the end before the Goto fight, or like in between the Goto fight? How he runs away and he meets the grandma.
She was hot.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that? Like,
so I liked that. Well, I don't know. Hang on.
You brought a point of view. I feel that was like sort of necessary for the ending, you know, of the whole like.
She brought in compassion.
Yeah.
Because she was a complete stranger, and like with all the parasites going on, like you think that they would like that she would like not want to like get involved with like any other stranger, but like she like meets this kid. He's got like no arm. He's got a cut on his head. She's like, you know what? Kind of tell you.
It shows that final push for the whole ending of the story ending of the human side of things. Just like, oh, this grandma's real nice.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Maybe humans aren't that bad.
Yeah, and it also shows like the compassion of humans.
Yeah,
like the fact that humans can show compassion to not just themselves but to other things,
strangers,
animals,
poop. Okay.
Trying not to step on the poop. It's compassion, not because of selfish reasons like my good ass Jays.
I don't want my Jays to get all poopy on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. I love the anime.
Yeah,
it's good anime.
Me too.
Rewatchable. Dookie. Yeah. Now it's time for the new segment, which is just a different segment of an old. We edited it as an old segment, and now it's a new. And then like the segment that we're doing right now is like it's a new one of an old one. Well, like it's like not an old one, but like it's the one that's usually there. But we sort of edit it.
The new
so instead of best girls for this anime, we're gonna do best character.
Are we doing this from now on?
Yeah, we'll just do this from now on. We'll just do all the characters.
All right.
Also, so Griffin. So I don't know if this applies to you as well, Dante, but Griffin said it himself.
Okay.
So the fact that like an anime is rewatchable is like the biggest like thing for you, right?
Well, it's a big thing, but it's not the biggest. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let's say for example you watch a really good anime, but it's something that you won't rewatch again.
There are
like,
some like that, yeah.
Yeah. For let's say for example, I mean like for some reasons or somewhat reasons you don't want to rewatch it. Like for example, let's say like One Piece is a really great series, but it's so long that like you don't want to rewatch it, you know, kind of thing. Or maybe like maybe for example like it's not a show that you would rewatch, but in the end it was still good. Like what kind of show is that?
I mean, what sort of show is that? Like, or like, what am I rating it? Like,
no. Like, what's one of the shows?
Oh, what it? Oh, like you actually want an example? A good anime. Well, like I gotta give it minus points, so they're not like. Because that's a big thing for me. But like something I don't really want to rewatch is like what's Haruhi Suzumiya? Like something like that. There's like it's mainly just episodic things. Like even Clan Ad, I have a hard time watching it again. But like I still I still really like both of those shows. It's just I can't really rewatch them, so they kind of just get minus points from me.
Okay. And so being able to rewatch an anime is like one of your biggest points of what makes a good anime.
Yeah, it's
that, and also for me it has to do with music as well, because there's a thing called irregular school.
Irregular Magic School or something.
Yeah. So I was watching that, right?
Season next season, I believe.
Right. But I was watching it and I was like getting into it. And then there was this little annoying sound in the background of the fucking music that like it would go like beep, beep, like it was like kind of like annoying, and it reminded me of like the one Insanity song that they said was from Pokemon in some like fucking 8-bit game that they made like way back. I was just like, oh my god, I can't watch this now. I hate that sound. Yeah, dude, I was like, I hate that sound so much. I can't watch this shit. So I just literally dropped it because I couldn't deal with the music. I was like, fuck.
But how about this? In the Broly movie, right? You know how some of the soundtracks was just literally them shouting the freaking character's name. So let's say
that honestly, like if they had, I thought they were gonna go for like some dope ass like fucking like song or something like that, and then they go like go Gogeta go, and I'm just like, hang on a minute, you guys are gonna straight up do that to me? You guys are gonna? I was like, not my particular choice.
Did that like might get minus points for it just from that?
Just from that, yeah, I would give it like minus like half a point just for those two songs.
The music is one of like the biggest points.
Devilman Crybaby gets minus points just because I can't rewatch it.
I honestly,
I've actually never watched it.
Oh my god, I cannot. Watching
it one time is like great, and then like after that you're like, I think I'm done.
I just can't mentally take another watching though. That's like different from like other anime like Clan Ad, where it's just like I feel like I can't actually watch it again.
I feel like I could rewatch it, but it's just like for that
maybe
for
like the first half.
Maybe I would be a little bit lazy just to rewatch it. I would be like, fuck this, I already seen it.
So in terms of Devilman Crybaby, Griffin saying it's too emotionally taxing. I can't rewatch it. I actually haven't seen the anime, so
it's good.
It's good. I really liked it. It's just I can't watch it again.
We can't put it on the list now.
I like on my anime list, the app, I have it as like 8.4 or no, 8.3. It would, if I could rewatch it, it'd be so much. It'd be like 8.7 something. but like because I'm just like I cannot, like I literally just cannot watch this
Alright,
again.
let's put that on the list then.
It's an interesting
You
concept.
sick bitch.
Surprise.
Okay.
We should
alright.
put another anime on the list.
We
Yeah.
should.
Oh wait, did you see if Code Geass was on there?
Code Geass is not. We'll add that.
Well, that's season 1 to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing season at a time. Just like Psycho-Pass, season 2 is on there.
See, there's one
So
that like I
we went
want.
to the first, yeah.
You know what? I'll do like discussions with you guys like later on about like which other ones you guys would want to have. Because there's like one that I'm thinking of that like for some reason I want to rewatch it, even though I've watched it like twice.
Ooh,
But
just
it's like
name it right now because I can't wait. So
I think it's. Hang on, I have to make sure that I pronounce it right though, because I've only watched it in sub. It's like Mikaki-kun.
School Days is on there, right?
Shide? I don't fucking remember.
well, while Dante's trying to find that,
School Days is on it.
Yeah, I guess we could get the tier list going.
All right, yeah, we're gonna do a character tier list. It's not just girls. One of my guy friends came out to me and was like, "Yo, I feel like it's really unfair that the dudes don't get represented in your tier list maker," and that didn't happen. I was just lying. I just wanted to include dudes. I just want to include every character basically.
All right, let's do it.
Let me share my
Oh
screen
yeah, and then
right
Dante,
quick.
if you remember, if you find it, tell me so that I know what it is.
Yes, it's gonna take me a while because it's not a. I don't think it's a very popular. I don't think it is.
All right. This one, I just looked this one up. I didn't really make it, but I think it was pretty good. We got that. We got that one. We got that one bitch.
Yeah, the basic.
The basic. What are we giving? I'm saying a C.
Yeah, I'm giving it a C too.
What about
Hold
this
up.
one? Oh, hold up.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, now I'm here.
So
All
yeah,
right,
C.
yeah.
All right.
Oh, I liked her.
I'll give her an A.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. She was annoying as fuck to me, so
Really?
I'm gonna give her a C.
Really?
Yeah, she's just like,
liked
no, we're soulmates, and then Shinichi's just like, no, shut the fuck up, bitch. I don't want to see you anymore. And she's like, okay, let me still track you down. I'm just like, fuck you, fuck this bitch. She's a C for me. So
Dang. All right, let's give her a B then.
B.
That would give her-
I mean, you guys both gave
I mean,
an A.
I'm an A for her. So
Yeah,
How would
same.
that work? Because there's 2 A's and 1 C.
then we'll
B.
just put it in between. So B.
All right,
B.
you guys are
All
right.
right. Now the next thing is that the mom or
That's
is that the parasite?
That's-
I think
Oh,
it's the
wait.
Parasyte, but I want to count as the mom. 'Cause
Okay,
it's
the mom. The
Yeah,
mom
let's do
S
mom.
tier.
Mom is S tier, but if it was the I mean,
If it's the parasite, it's an automatic get the off the list.
yeah, yeah. Okay, Shinichi,
Dude,
main boy,
Shinichi,
S,
bro.
S.
The cop.
The cop. I gotta give him an A. I gotta give him an A. He's
B.
dope.
B. B plus.
B.
Bro.
This weird guy.
A. I liked him.
I'll give him a B.
It was funny. I'll give him a B. Yeah, let's go B.
Biggie.
Okay. S.
Mickey, I want
A.
S. Yeah.
S. All right. This is Jackass.
All
right. Oh,
C.
D.
No,
D.
D. D.
Get that man out of here.
This dude.
D.
Doesn't even exist in the list.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's this?
Non-existent.
Is this the detective? Oops.
That's
Oh, that's a detective. I could like
I'll give him a
C
C.
or B. C or B for me.
I'll go B.
all right. B it is.
S. S.
S.
If the best girl.
Yeah.
This- best dude, best girl. That's we're gonna do that. Let's do that.
In terms of villain, this guy was a
Who's
badass.
This
so
guy
I'll
was
give
a
him an
dope
A.
villain.
Oh, that's Goto. Oh, A.
A, yeah. This guy,
C.
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 Yeah, I'd say C. S.
S.
S. I'm down with S. Get the
This
is that a
guy-
man or a woman.
This
oh,
is
wait,
the
no, that's
dude.
The guy.
It's the
That's
dude.
the guy.
get the off my list.
D. Give him a
as
D.
I kind of liked him
You know, his
as a
character
character.
was-
I like him as a
Dude.
character. I'm gonna say B.
Dude, the only time I liked him was when he made the joke of like jacking off.
Yeah, dude, I thought that was hilarious.
Well,
That was
okay,
the-
I'm not saying
so
like
funny.
he was a good character.
guy,
I thought
but
he was
as
an
a character.
interesting character.
Yeah, I'll give him a C. I'll give him a
C?
C for
All
interesting
right, yeah,
character.
I got B, C, D. We'll go C.
I don't really like her. She's a C.
I'll give her B. She's
I'll
just
give her-
average.
Yeah, average. Average.
She's
is
just
fine.
average for me. Yeah,
There you go.
this is it. I'm saying this is best girl and this is best dude in the anime.
Oh
Easy.
yeah, I agree.
We got the two moms of the list too.
maybe this is second best girl, just because she's a mom.
I like the Parasyte chick a little bit better. Not gonna.
This one. You like this one more than his
I'm
mom?
not gonna lie.
Wait,
I don't know, I'm,
okay.
like,
As a
par with them
character,
little bit.
maybe.
For development,
like,
because I mean, like,
yeah,
the mom
development.
doesn't develop too
Yeah,
much.
because she doesn't really get the chance to.
Damn right, she does. She downgrades when her head gets
Just-
chopped off.
No, dude,
That's not really fair.
Griffin's voice just like choked when he was about to say, when he says, you know, he's like, she didn't get a chance.
Yeah,
bro."
she didn't get a chance, dude. That's kind of fucked.
Damn, dude. I mean,
Um,
hey, man, that's her fault. She should have kept her head
Oh
intact. You
my-
know what I'm saying?
What do you guys like? I'm surprised. Like, okay,
Alright.
I'm gonna be
This
honest
man-
with you. I'm surprised you guys voted S for her.
Honestly, I was
I liked her.
ready to give her
I
like an
liked her.
A though, because
So-
I kind of like the
so
other
I-
girl better. not
okay.
gonna lie.
At the beginning, I was kind of like Dante in my first watch. I didn't really like her, but like,
D landed for
and
you.
I kind of liked the other girl, but then like as I continued to watch, I was like, huh, this girl ain't bad. You know, she low key ain't bad.
Okay.
So
Like usually, like first, like a bunch of other of the animes, you're just like with the like the main girl, like the
Yeah.
basic main girl. You haven't really
Yeah.
liked her, so like the main basic girl. So I was kind of
Mhm,
surprised when I heard S's for this girl.
yeah. I actually liked her. Hey, don't get me wrong, I do like some of the main girls. It's just there are other girls that appeal to my preferences a lot more. That's just it. You know?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
You know?
I kind of like Miki, man. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Mr. Miki, the little
Miki, the
Parasyte.
hand.
the hand.
Oh, Migi.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Miki. So like, what the f- is
Same
Miki?
difference. How
No,
the fuck you don't
one
get
has a
Miki
K and
from
one has a
Miki?
G.
Oh my god.
It's
Good
Miki.
lord.
Get it right next time.
I said Miki.
It's Miki. G. There's a
I heard you say
Miki.
Miki.
I heard a K that time.
You're probably like
G.
you're probably like
Dude,
you're probably like
this
Jif.
is Parasite, not Disney.
All right, Miki.
There you go.
You pronounce GIF, don't you?
No, it's GIF.
Okay. Just had to test you real quick with that one.
GIF is the peanut butter brand. Okay. Don't.
What? No, I'm talking about the. Oh shit! All
yeah,
right, let's end this fucking thing.
there you go.
All right, I'm pretty sure
I gotta go take a piss. So
one. If nobody's got anything else, we'll end this bad boy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good
So thank you
shit.
for watching. Next week's is Erased. Make sure to
Whoa.
watch it. Have fun.
Yeah.
Party time, baby.
Party.
Party.